So in this video, we're going to talk about one of our products that we sell, which is the pine panels. So I'm going to explain a little bit about what those pine panels can do for your projects, and just a little bit of information on how the different sizes and things. Pine panels are made from a redwood pine, and it comes from forests in Finland and Sweden. And it's a fast-growing material, sustainable as well, and so it's an FSC product. So I think that's something that's really important. If you're wanting to own a product, these pine panels for your home, then you know that it's come from a sustainable source. So for this, we're going to go up a bit close and have a look at the panel so that we can understand a bit of how it's made. So pine panels are made from 30mm staves, which basically means pieces 30mm wide have been glued together, or they call it laminated together. So these are laminated panels, and these are called glue lams, where the staves are joined together. And if you look in closely, you can see that they're clearly different pieces of block board because of the different grain directions, but the actual joins themselves are pretty seamless. So they're very good quality laminated. So your redwood pine boards, certainly what we have here in stock, tend to not be too much wider than 225mm as a sawn board. So once that's planed, you can only really achieve about 215mm as a planed or round size. Now that width isn't particularly wide compared to these pine panels. We'll talk a bit about the different sizes you can get a bit later, but that's the reason for using these pine panels. It can allow you to achieve those greater widths. There are two different thicknesses that we sell here. So there's the 18mm and then there's the 25mm. The 18mm usually works well for cabinetry, cabinet making, lots of those interior panels, and also decor end panels as well, similar to kind of cabinets that you get in kitchens and also cupboard doors. But the 25mm thick gives you just that little bit extra thickness and stability for doing things like worktops and then the shelves as well. The different widths that you can get are certainly in the 18mm. There's quite a range. So it goes 300mm wide, then 360mm wide, then 400, then 450, then 500, 550, right the way up to 600mm wide, which is your kind of typical kitchen worktop sort of width. The 25mm, at the moment, we have that as a 400mm wide panel and also a 600mm wide panel. Two different types of length that we have are 2.4 meters in length, or 244, so that's a standard 8-foot length, and then 3 meters in length, which is almost 10 foot. So because the pine panels are an off-the-shelf product, and you can buy them in large packs, it doesn't have to be made to order, so it's not a bespoke product. And for that reason, it's, in a lot of cases, almost half the price of what you'd expect for a bespoke made to order shelf. So that's what makes the pine panels such a good option. If you're happy to compromise and go for those different sort of sizes, and you could even potentially take some of the larger, wider stuff and cut it down yourself, that is a great way to be able to get a product without having to get it specifically, personally made to order for yourself as a bespoke product. If, however, you are looking for something, a specific size, specific thickness, width, length, and also a particular type of timber, like in the oaks, sapele, ash, beech, things like that, that's when maybe you do need a made to order bespoke shelf or a panel.